Okay, we're going to work with the C major pentatonic today, scale, and we're going to play it at the 5th fret, and we're going to use it over a Hank Williams song, Hey Good Lookin'. So we're going to do that. I'll play it for you, and then I'll break it down for you a little bit. We'll play it right over the song. And at the end of the video, we'll do some boogie bass lines off of the C major pentatonic as well. So let's get started with it right away, and then I'll show you what's going on, okay? So here's good old Hank. So now let's take a look and see what we did. Good job, Hank. Okay, here's what we did. Let me get back to the video. Okay, so here's what we played. I'm going to have this in a tab for you, so you'll be able to figure this all out. But the basic, the pentatonic scale at this point is E at 8, 5, 6, 7 on A, 5, 7 on D, 5, 7, 8 on G, 5, 8, and 5, 8 on the E. Okay, that's our basic pentatonic. So let's see how we play that out of that song. So we went to the D string. We played 5, 7, 5, and then we played the 5 on G, which is actually the C note. So 5, 7, 5 D, 5 on G, and then back to 7, 5, 7 on the D. So here it is again. Okay, that's over the C chord. And then we played over the C again. We started with the 7th fret of the G. We bent it to the 5th of the B. Back to 7, 5 on the B. Or the G, I'm sorry. Back to 7 on D. And 5 on the G again. So that part again is bend the 7th of the G. 5 on the B. 7, 5 G, 7 D, and 5 on the C. So here's what it sounds like so far. Okay, now he now plays over the D chord. So the D chord, we're going to still stay in the C major pentatonic. We're playing this. We're going to start on the G string. We're going to bend the 8, and then the 7, and then the 5. And end on the 7th of the D. So the first 4 notes, that's over the D chord. Okay, now we go to the G chord, and we're going to start on the 8th of B, bend that down to the 5 on B, and then 8, 7, 5 on the G. So here's how that thing goes again. Here's the D. We're starting on the G, 8, 7, 5 with the bend on the 8, and then 7 on the D, and then we go to the B string. We're going to bend the 8, 5, and then 8, 7, 5 again on the G. So one more time all together. And then we finish up on the C. We're going to go from 5 to 7 on the D, back to 5 on the G, bend the 8 on the G, back to 5, and then when we go to the G chord as the finish, turn around, we're going to go to 7, 5 on the D. Alright, so that part again, starting on the D at 5. So here's the whole thing again. Here's the part over C. Over C again. D. G. Back to C. G. Alright, so that breaks that down a little bit for you, and that's kind of fun to play over Hey Good Lookin'. Alright, so I hope that helps out. By the way, the C notes in that G pentatonic are here, the E at 8 and the E at 8 up here, and also the G at 5. So those are our 3 C notes within that C major pentatonic. Okay, so you're hearing me play that a lot because you're playing, that's what the notes are that you're kind of playing around. All right, good. Now let's look at some boogie notes that we can play out of this thing. I'm going to play it for you, and then I'll break it down for you. So I'm going to start at E at 8. Okay, so how do we do that? So we're going to start at the E and 8, play the C at 7, or the A at 7, and then 5, 7, 8 on the D, back to 7, 5 on the D, and back to A on the 7. So again, E8, A7, D is 5, 7, 8, and then 7, 5, and then back to 7 on the A. So real slow. One more time. All right, now here's the same boogie, except it's got a little bit different in the middle. So listen to this. All right, so how we do that? So we play the same thing. E on 8, A7, 5, 7 on the D. Now we go to 5 on the G, which is the root, the C note, and then we go back to 7, 5 on the D, and then 7 on the A. So here's that one. One more time. All right, now I'm gonna play them back to back. Here's the first one. Here's the second one. Okay, so just that one note there is a little bit different. All right, now the neat thing about this boogie beat, all right, if we move that up a string, so now we're starting on the A at 8 and working our way up. Okay, it's over the F chord, so play now. All right, and then you come right back to C again. Then you can go to the G, start at A at 10, and back to C. So here's what that sounds like. Pretty cool. All right, now here's the same thing, the same pattern, except we're going to do it as a kind of a shuffle. So we're going to do the same notes, we're going to play each note twice. So it sounds like this. Okay, so it's the same pattern as a shuffle. All right, so there's some boogie beats for you and a little bit of Hank. So hope you have fun with the C major pentatonic. Gives you some ideas of what you can do with some real stuff. All right, good.